much. Hello, and welcome to today's edition of Jay's Phantasmagorical Adventures through Twitch. Yes, that's right, chat. This streamer forgot to download the game that we're playing, so I'm being quiet so the cats don't leave, otherwise I've got absolutely fucking nothing. And so, as we move forward into the first ever fucking Whisper Fright Night, one has to wonder, who is the real horror? And now I'm downloading at 861 kilobits per second, because it's all just fucked, and it's all just wrong. And of course, chat, this is your daily reminder about the pandemic. But more importantly than that, I'm an ASMR streamer now, so just give me all the money while you wank. And so, chat, sit back, relax, and get ready to watch me whisper really, like, super quietly and shit, as we do Fright Night Friday. All of this and my whispery voice today on Jay's Phantasmagorical Adventures through Twitch. Hi chat. Hi. How are you doing? As you can see, we've got two cats now. We've got cat number 1, and then we've got cat that isn't number 1, but actually is in fact number 2. Yeah. So there you go. That's what we've got happening there. Yeah. As you can see, this is my face. This is what it looks like when I whisper. I mean, I don't know which camera is better really, because that's small but up close, whereas that is big but not the focus of the scene. So, you know, we have to sort of think about this. So let me see where cat cam is. Okay, cat cam's there. I could just do that, maybe. Look at that, there you go. Now I'm gonna clean my microphone. This is how we're cleaning our microphones. Although this isn't a microphone, technically. This is how we clean the pop filter. Get off the fucking pop filter, you cock. Okay, now the fucking... You shithead. Okay, I think there's a market. Chat, for really quietly losing your absolute fucking shit, but staying very whispery, you know, as if somebody has killed your wife, but people are chasing you and you're hiding because you don't want them to rip out your fucking intestines. And then, while they're ripping out your intestines and you're bleeding out on the floor, you see one of them and they've got the face of your fucking brother. And you're like, fuck you, Dave. You've killed my fucking wife. I'm gonna fucking slit your throat and turn your head into into a Pez container. You know, like that kind of vibe. Like, if I survive, I'm gonna slit you from mouth to anus and wear you like a fucking coat. You know, that kind of very relaxed ASMR. I do have some good news, chat. The download is at 6%. Yeah, 6. That's a lot. Isn't it wear you like a hat? Just a second, Maury.
Everyone does it. Now you can do it too. Shut the fuck up. Shut your mouth. Shut up. Shut the hole in your face.
Because you see, what happened there, Maury, is if I'd have meant hat, I would have said the word hat. But I did in fact say exactly what I fucking meant. So, maybe think before you open that fucking flap hole, you cunt. Okay? I just think it's important that you all understand I'm very aware of what my intentions are. So you can be rest assured, whatever I'm going to tell you, I'm going to wear you as. That's exactly what I fucking mean. Okay, so I might choose to wear you as a hat, Maury. Might be a coat. I may cut so many holes in you that I'm gonna wear you like a pair of fucking Crocs. But you can be rest assured, that's what I'll tell you is about to happen first. Okay? Hi, chat. Jesus Christ, if you had a coffee today or a hug, I've had both, actually. I've had quite a relaxing day. Yeah, quite a relaxing day. Like that. This is a coffee as well. This is not a coffee. This is water. Yeah. But this is coffee. This, for example, is a hoodie. You know, just...
Welcome to his show, where he sings like a cat. Clang, clang, clang.
Shh. Rename channel to passive aggressive. Violent ASMR. Yeah, that's a vodka I do actually like. I know a lot of people don't, but I do like neat vodka. I'm not a big fan of, you know, I don't mind like a vodka and Coke, for example. But a good vodka, I think is quite nice just to drink neat. Yeah, I think it's just nice to just have neat, chat. Just straight down the hatch. If you're wondering, by the way, why I'm now running a pornography Twitch channel with the sexy whispering, it's because it keeps the cats from leaving. That's fucked up, Jay. It's not my fault. You're too much of a fucking pussy to drink neat vodka. Alright? As a high-value man. Millie and I found a podcast this morning, and it was like two nerdy guys just absolutely ripping the piss on their podcast. Ripping the piss out of high-value alpha men. And it was fucking hilarious. It was so good. So good. And the fact that it was like two of what alpha men would call sigmas. Seeing them just absolutely destroy an alpha man. It's glorious. Dare I ask what a high-value alpha man is? It doesn't exist, so that's the first thing to say, is it doesn't exist. A high-value alpha man is... it's kind of hard to explain, but if you imagine a man who is gonna die alone, that's basically a high-value alpha man. Yeah, that's kind of the two aspects to it. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah. How are you doing, chap? My 21st birthday, I was given a massive raspberry daiquiri made with cheap Walmart vodka. I'm just gonna get my SIM card out of the router, chat, and try my phone as the hotspot instead. This might help. Okay, look, now we're gonna do some SIM card removal ASMR. Okay. Hang on.
A census taker once tried to test me.
Thank you, Alec.
I ate his liver with some fava beans.
Thank you, Alec.
And a
Appreciate
nice
that.
Chianti.
Thank you very much for the £1.54. Okay, let's.
What did Spider-Man say when he was watching a ASMR video? My spidey senses are tingling.
I don't get the joke, but I'm sure it's hilarious. Hang on. Oh, there you go. There's some SIM card ASMR. Now, because I am a high-value alpha male, look at what I have on my belt at all times, on all my clothes. Always, chat. I never leave home without one. I never leave home without one. Oh, wait, hang on. Now it's time for phone case removal. That's so smooth. Okay, now we're gonna do SIM case hole button pushing. Okay. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna insert my. Wait, no, I can make that. Now I'm gonna put it in. Don't worry, chat. Even I feel dirty after that. Okay. Now I'm gonna. Now I'm gonna put it in until it fills up the slot and feels right. Here we go. Okay. Now let's wait until I get a make eye contact. I don't know how to do this. I'm new at this. I'm new at being sexy. Okay. Hang on. I need to cough. How do you cough in ASMR? Like that. If this continues, I'm going to unsub. If you like,
A
I can.
census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans.
And a nice Chianti. You don't cough in ASMR.
How do you know it's time to end the ASMR stream? When you've scratched a hole in the mic.
I mean, I could. See, chat, this is what's annoying. The other day, I was getting about 200 megasecond from a hotspot. I might just go and try it in the bedroom. The hotspot, not the ASMR. That'd be weird. Okay, I'm gonna go and put the hotspot in the bedroom. It's not kinky.
I would like to see the baby.
Okay, chat, I've got
Census taker once
I've got
tried
great
to test
news.
me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
ASMR YouTubers see someone absolutely stunning. They be like, yeah, I'd tap that.
I don't get it. Okay, I've got good news. Okay, minimize. I've got great news, chat. Okay. ASMR involves a lot of tapping. The question is, can I just talk quietly and still not have Dax leave? That's the big question. If I just keep it about here, will they stay? Now I'm trying to seduce chat. There's not enough of me to go around. There's not enough. Well, they haven't even had food yet. Okay, let me put the noise gate back. Okay. I think I can just about talk low enough to not upset Dax. Okay, but we have good news. The hotspot works next door. Okay, change adapter settings. Disable
The
that.
census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
That's closed.
I'm not going to lie, but this is possibly the most exciting and sexual experience I have had since getting an invite to a Michael Barrymore pool party.
Jesus Christ, Englander. Jesus absolute Christ. What is wrong? What is wrong with you? Okay, come on. Let's up the speed. All right, we're at like, we've got a 300 meg connection now, Steam. Let's see how the speed test is going. How's my speed? Wait, why is my speed only... Oh, I'm furious, chat. Okay, this is interesting. Because my phone is getting about 300 megasecond. But because it's through the wall, I'm not getting 300 megasecond. So the question is, I could go and put the SIM card in the hotspot next door and see if that works. Hybrid! Hi, Mags! How you doing, Mags? We're being very quiet because I'm thinking that Sexy Voice Jay gets more money out of people. But mainly because I forgot to download the game we're playing. But also, we'd never get both cats in the cat bed. And if I start twatting cowbells and talking loudly, they will leave. Well, Dax will leave. And apparently...
The census taker once tried to test me. I
Chat
ate
care
his
more
liver
about the cats
with some fava beans
than me.
and a nice Chianti.
Whose was the author of the book, Fear and Loathing in Raccoon City? Hunter *S. Thompson.
I don't get it. This is how I narrate my books, chat, by the way. If you want to hear my horror stories, this is what they sound like. Like that. Just like that. Just like that. I learned how to use a deeper chest voice that makes my tone rumble. I get accused of trying to seduce people now, and it's hilarious. Well, that's what happens with Obi, Mags. Obi gets that a lot with people just, you know, wanking off. Okay, I'm gonna try one last thing, chat. I'm gonna go and put the big hotspot next door and see if that helps. I'll give you, look,
I'll just give... Oh, I can't give you full cats. Just enjoy the cats. Okay, I'm back. And now we just find out, maybe, what happens. The good thing is, we can do this because we're on a dual PC setup. Yeah. You just filed your taxes. Have a very small round of applause. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Okay, let's turn the... Okay, I've turned the Ethernet back on. Yes.
Alec Wallace says, "What did you say? Sorry, can't hear you."
You should probably just get your hearing checked. Just get your ears checked. Yeah. It's also the creepy JSMR stream. Now look, I've stopped whispering now. Okay, surely this is okay. Surely this is alright now. We are at 12% chat, despite me just fucking around. We are at 5%. My herring, I don't like fish. Carpe diem. Carpe diem. Okay, I'm gonna try and connect on my phone. Is that how people cough? Anyway, chat. Now do Heath. Then really fuck with people. I can't do Heath. I can't do Heath this quietly. That's not fair on you. And it's not fair on me. You can only be so turned on. Alright? How about Heath Ledger? That feels inappropriate. Okay, we might be on, chat. We might be fucking on. Okay, hang on. Marcus would be nice. I mean, Marcus is just me. This is Marcus. Oh yes, Mags. Do you remember Marcus? Very kind gentleman. Up my asshole.
Feeling up the dead is always inappropriate, unless I'm doing it.
Ow, my anus. Meow. Okay, the Ethernet is off, the travel hotspot is on. We are now downloading at a massive 2.8 megabytes. What the fuck? Why is it so slow? I think it's got to be the Wi-Fi adapter, maybe. You mean Charlie Duke? Charlie Duke's down here. This is very weird. I'm downloading. My download speed is 4. Whereas on my phone, on the same Wi-Fi, it's about 200 meg. I think it's because this PC doesn't have a wireless card. So it's just using a wireless USB dongle. So it may well be rate limited. 2.8 inches. It's more than enough. Honestly, if you need more than 3, I'd say that's selfish. Yeah. Got a wedding RP. Oh my god. Enjoy, Mags. Very, very nice to see you again, though. Don't be a stranger. Wait, you're not running fiber? Is that am I a joke to you, Azure? Am I a joke to you? Yes. Do you think if I could have fiber that I wouldn't have fiber? Stranger than what? An otter with a top hat. Yeah. Can I hardwire to the router? It's already hardwired. It's hardwired to the landline internet. What I'm trying to do is get it to connect to the 5G node, which is significantly faster. Do you have much of Broken Sword left? We don't really know. Yes? No? Question mark? Yeah, look, if I connect my phone to the Wi-Fi that's just next door on the 5G network, I get 200 and something down. Is the 5G Wi-Fi the only internet connection the PC has? No, it's got a hard wire. So, in my office, you've got a router with both the stream PC and the gaming PC hardwired to that router. That router connects downstairs to the BT business line. The trouble is, it's very, very slow. So I've got a 5G router. I've just put my phone SIM in, which is significantly faster download-wise. But the Wi-Fi between my PC and the 5G router is not great, apparently. Which is annoying, because on my phone, it's 242 meg. So I think it's just the crappy Wi-Fi dongle. No, I've disabled the Ethernet, so it can only use. Now, the interesting thing is, I wonder what happens if I've just turned the mobile hotspot on my phone, and it's still connected to the 5G next door. So it's almost now at this point tethering the Wi-Fi next door to my phone and then my PC to my phone instead of plug in Ethernet. Yeah, but no, I can't be bothered to do that. That's a lot of effort. I'd have to open my cupboard, find the 5G cable, the Ethernet cable, unwrap it all, disconnect the PC from the router, run the cable from it. I can't be bothered. Generally, Maury, router is English, router is American. That's why they say, like, to be fair, America do use both. You would never use router in England unless you were talking about the workshop tool. So if you were using a router, that's the thing you use to put channels in wood, whereas a router is the thing that moves packets around. Ooh, oh no, wait. Oh, I think I got us up higher. Oh, hang on. I'm intrigued now, chat. Okay, now this is fucking stupid, okay? My PC is now connected to my phone, and my phone is connected to the router next door. And that's actually working. Yep, my speed on Steam is going up and up now. Slowly, but it is going up. Yep, okay, this is gonna work. Try and leave my phone in a sensible spot. Anyway, chat, I've got cats, so, you know, enjoy that, I suppose. Oh no, it's gone down again. But now there's only 3¼ hours remaining, chat. There's only 3¼ hours remaining. We could play the shit you have to do for a fast internet, yeah, and it's not even particularly working, to be honest. It must be, it's gotta be the Wi-Fi dongle. Ooh. I might have a better dongle. Two secs. I might have a better dongle.
I would like to see the baby.
More Kayat.
Okay, so not only do I have a better dongle, I also have dinner. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens. Might work, might not. But we've also got dinner. rather than wait until after stream. Why don't you have all the cats, Jay? Well, there's only one more cat to have, to be fair. There's only one more potential cat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Daddy's got a bigger dongle. Okay. Hang on. Let's see how well this one might work. Chat, should I be this relaxed all the time? Would this be better? Don't you have like 8? No, just the 3. No, my dongle. You'd be worried? Why would you be worried? Okay. Let's see. Speed test. I don't understand why it's so slow, chat. It makes no sense. It makes no sense, chat. Oh no. No, we're good. We're up to 16 meg down now. I think we've done it, chat. Yep, 17.5 meg down now on Steam. Yeah, okay. We're doing better. We're doing better. OB stream? What do you mean like this? Wait, is this mukbang? Is this mukbang? Holy shit, this is good. Chat, I lost them. Why would you try and turn my lights off? That's very rude. No, I would never do eating noises. No, never. Like, maybe the clang of a fork, but you'll never get nom nom nom. Maybe, but no. Trying to set the seductive atmosphere. Okay, speed's looking good now, chat. I'm allowed to turn my lights back on. Nom nom nom. This is really good, chat. I've mixed it all up now, but it's like miso beef with rice and runner beans and mushrooms. Some kind of really nice sauce as well. How good my girls are being. Honestly, wait, who said it was relax suits you better than the ringmaster screaming? I mean, get you a guy that can do both, you know? I would say this is more akin to what I'm like in real life, depending on the situation. But, you know, if you just go out for a coffee with Jay, this is pretty much what you get. Like, the sarcasm is still at 11, but the volume goes down to like a 2. How long for me to download? 46 minutes left, apparently. Which feels like lies. You're gonna race me, Sales. You'll never beat me. It'll never happen. The authenticity shows. I mean, I'll be honest. I'm exactly the same, just turn the energy up or down. Like, it's the differences between me calling you, well, between me calling you a cunt and me calling you a cunt. You know, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. We can do some minesweeper to pass the time. What's that big ass mushroom? That said, if we're in a group gathering, if we were in a group gathering, I would be life and soul. But that's mainly because I can hide in there. Which is a weird thing to think about, isn't it? A lot of the time, especially at parties, the reason I tend to be the life and soul, you know, the guy doing the musical numbers or, you know, cracking everybody up, etc., blah blah blah, is because for me that's a place to hide, which I know sounds counterintuitive, right? Because, well, hang on, if you're there with lots of people's attention on you, that's the opposite of hiding, and for me it's not. Because performance was how I learned to mask, it's like wrapping a blanket around myself. I feel much more comfortable there. What's an ass mushroom? Mushroom that grows out your ass, obviously. But I said a big ass mushroom. The more people, the more you'll find me in a corner alone, not talking to anyone. You see, that's where I like to be. But then I'm like, but if I'm that, people will come over and talk to me. Hiding in plain sight. That's what I'm doing. Hiding in plain sight. Nom nom nom. I can't believe they're so chilled out. They're taking father's lead. That's what it is. You just don't go to parties? I mean, I don't. The only events I go to where there's any kind of crowd will be, you know, work events. Right, you know, going to the BAFTAs or, I don't know, Game Awards or conference or something. But it's weird. I don't even understand it myself, chat. It's not that I don't enjoy them either. Like, with the right people, I enjoy socializing. It's weird, but it is tiring. But it's not like I hate it. I don't know. I'm just a paradox on top of a paradox. I was so furious about that, mummy. I think just before we had to walk into the Game Awards, I spent like $16 on 2 waters, and then it's like, no, you have to just tip them out or throw them in the bin. Oh yeah, I'm 100% an ambivert. Nom nom nom. All right, I'm gonna mute while I scrape the bowl because nobody likes that fucking sound. All right, that'll do. That'll do nicely. Oh, hey, Princess Stabity. Also, apologies if anybody is over on the YouTube channel. I can't turn my stream PC to see YouTube chat right now. So if you're over there, I hope you're having fun. Okay. We're looking good, chat. We're just gonna have to talk to each other instead. It'd be dreadful. Oh no, I did the dumb thing again. Oh my god, that was really good, chat. I used to have some extra in my vert, but but COVID beat it down into the gutter. The awkward thing is now, I want to socialize, but you start to realize how hard it is in the modern world just to actually physically socialize. And I don't, and maybe this is a me thing, I'm not sure. It's not just a me thing, it's 100% not, but I don't get the same, I guess, dopamine from hanging out online. Like if I play a tabletop game and we've got everybody's cameras and we can see and we've got audio, it's not the same. For me, it's not that I don't get anything, but if it was around a table physically, let's say I would get 100% of the possible enjoyment from that interaction playing D&D physically around a table with dice and character sheets. If I would get 100% from that, if you put that into an online, Discord call with Roll20 or whatever, I would go as far to say, for me, it drops to about 20%. Like, it's really big for me. Like, that 20% is better than 0, and I need to make sure I'm still going and doing the 20%. But it's a huge gulf for me. And obviously, dare I say it, Millie and I cannot just go out and find a tabletop group anymore. It's not something we can do. It wouldn't be safe. Which just, compounds the issue. And then, whilst the modern world means you can find your friends anywhere, and we have friends. She has friends, I have people I try to hang on to desperately. They're spread all over the world, so. Is this related to the fact you were people with the public? Well, I mean, not me. I mean, I have to be slightly mindful. Well, I have to absolutely be mindful because of my association to Millie. There aren't many people who'd be interested in finding me. But, I mean, imagine reading. If we turn up to a local tabletop group who are, very likely to be D&D enthusiasts, like, even if they don't twig straight away, there's an immediate barrier of like, well, you can't talk about what you do for work, or you got to make something up and lie, or because then they know where we live, and there's no sort of real practicable way to establish that trust beforehand. So yeah, maybe this is why the Critical Role group started. Oh yeah, I mean, well, I don't know how famous they were No, I don't think that's not why they started. Like, they just were a group of friends who existed and lived in the same area and played D&D. And then they decided to make a show out of it. I don't know if any part of that grouping was because they were all, you know, in the same industry as like a protection element. I mean, because I don't know how well known they were when they started playing together, if that makes any sense at all. Millie's great, but that Jay Britton. I mean, does Jay Britton entertain you with whispering and cats? You know? I'm just saying, chat. I'm just saying. Okay, hang on. I was trying to do something on YouTube and then I completely forgot. I did record 2 new Lovecraft stories today, chat. But then I wasn't happy with either of them, so I might redo them. Because, and this sounds dumb as fuck, but because I'm not wearing glasses today, everything sounds different. Because I'm not wearing glasses, everything sounds different. It's really weird. I don't like starting a tabletop group with people who I don't know anyway. It has almost always ended in drama. Yeah, I would, same Vita. I'd always much rather play tabletop with people I know than some randoms, because you know, if you don't what do you call it, you know, if you don't know that you're all going into it with the same intent and same approach to roleplay and tabletop, then yeah, it's just asking for trouble. No, it's the glasses thing is actually really simple. It's because it's just about the arms. So when I have arms on the glasses, my headphones are ever so slightly pushed out. They're just like lifted off from my ears ever so slightly, whereas without the glass frames in the way, these like full on, you know, encapsulate my ears. So everything is, I can hear the bass proximity so much more. Also, I think when you're famous in some capacity, it's both up to you to protect your peace and up to other people not to be super fucking weird. Well, yeah. In an ideal world, it wouldn't matter, and we could just be like, oh yeah, we'll go out and play tabletop, because nobody's a fucking weirdo who's just going to randomly turn up at your house. But it is not the world we live in, unfortunately. What brand, may I ask? These are DT 150. I can't remember. I'm gonna have to look. 770s. Yeah. So these ones are, they're DT 770 Pros. They're Bayer Dynamic, I think. Is it Bayer Dynamic? Yeah, Bayer Dynamic. DT 770 Pros. These are the only headphones I've ever had that I can wear for 8 hours. Do I have a dent on my head from the headphones? Well, I mean, yes, but only at the moment, because they're on my head, so they're pushing the headphones. I do have a bit of a dip. It's not too bad. But most people, well, I think most streamers do now. There is some pretty extreme pictures of headphone dip. But no, at the moment, this is just because it's on my hair, pushing it down. So yeah, I don't have a dip. You can't see a dip when I've not got them on, if that makes sense, and my hair hasn't been squashed. But there are some where like they've got a full-on dip in the skull. Terrifying. Honestly, I think Twitch has ruined TTRPG a little, playing with performers versus yeah, 100%. 100%, Ryan. Yeah. It's like the thing where, you know, it's a hobby that has, you know, there are so many benefits. That's better. Like there are so many benefits to like, hey, this hobby is, you know, this thing that used to be quite an insular and quiet and hidden out of the way hobby that nerds did. You know, there's benefits to that becoming more common and more popularized. But with it comes all the things that always come with something getting popularized, which is monetization and the economics of it, and, you know, capitalistic influences on the hobby. And, you know, you know, I would say we're guilty of it, but we're not really. But, you know, everybody wants to make a Twitch show. Everybody wants to be Critical Role again. Everybody wants to be, you know, making money from doing TTRPG shows. Which is not necessarily a bad thing in of itself. But it does lead to sort of purity is not the word I'm looking for. Innocence. You know, like D&D's with your dice and your figurines and your paper character sheets. Like there's an innocence to it and a purity in which I don't mean that those involved in it are pure. I'm not talking about some weird Aryan eugenics thing, but I mean there's like the innocence of the purity of innocence, right? Like it's your imagination. It's something akin to what you would do as a kid. You know, there's no show there. There's no pretending. You're not nobody's hiding anything. It's just some dice, a bit of paper, and your imagination. And it's pure in its innocence. Whereas the second it has a need to be something other than that, is when it starts to have a negative influence. I mean, Critical Role is phenomenal, but they could never do it again. They won't ever. They can't do it. Nobody can do Critical Role again. Nobody. That was a lightning in a bottle, the right time, the right moment, and a few others have done it and had a degree of success. But now everybody wants to do it, and you're never going to be able to do it again. It's the same with Star Wars, right? You know, Star Wars was good and big because it came out when it came out. If Star Wars came out now, you'd be like, yeah, it's all right. It's another sci-fi film. The question I think I would ask most, Valen, and I don't know if this is what you mean, so apologies if I'm misinterpreting. I would want to know how the original Crit Role players, so, you know, Matt, Marisha, Travis, Laura, you know, all of them, how much they might like to turn the clock back. Do you know what I mean? And not in a negative way. I'm sure they enjoy it, and, you know, they're very happy that it is what it is. But I find it with streaming to some extent. Like I was saying to Millie today, I don't know the last time I played a game offline for me. It's been years since I have played a game. Like, and you look at something like Black Myth, Wukong, that is a game that I'm happy I streamed and I enjoyed streaming it. But that is a game I would have loved to have played on my days off and enjoyed under a blanket with a bag of Haribo. But the way I play games has changed. So I would imagine for them, even if it's in like a slightly nostalgic way, if nothing else, of just like, did you remember when we used to just rock up at you know, Talison's house and roll the dice and, you know, scribble on our bits of paper? And again, not necessarily in a negative way, but as with all things in life, it's very hard to gain without loss. It's very rare, you know, like in Critical Role becoming what it is now and gaining so much, it has to have lost something. And whether or not that's a negative or a positive, or it's a loss you're happy to endure. Because of course, anywhere along that path, they could have gone, do you know what? This is now something that we're not enjoying. We're gonna go back offline, and, you know, so there's always that question, but it's a good thing for life in general. Like, change is hard. Growth is hard. and things very rarely come for free. And I don't mean monetarily, you know. And it's always a question of, well, is what I'm losing to go to the next phase or the next section of my life or the next achievement, am I okay with losing that to go there? And you never know. I think that's why they take breaks. They've added so many new people to their team, and some take time off, not just because their parents or work. I think it helps combat the burnout. Yeah, I mean, I hope they get to play offline together. I hope they get to play offline together, because I think that helps as well. The download has about 20 minutes left, by the way. I think that helps massively, for sure. My problem is, at the moment, I just don't have any time. I just don't have any time in general. Somebody asked me, a friend DM'd me yesterday or the day before, saying like, oi, you know, we need to sort out the fact we haven't role played together. Well, you know, would you be interested in this? And I had two reactions. One was just that I don't want to do another one on Twitch. Like, if it's a show, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do a show. If I want to do some tabletop now, I just want it to be, you know, me dicking about. But the second was, I just don't have time. Where, chat, would I put in, you know, you've seen how much I stream at the moment. Where in there do I slot a TTRPG campaign? Recently, I realized I've been playing Red Dead Redemption for 4 years solid now, with barely any other games in between, and the burnout was strong. Yeah. And they I think games like Red M and 5M, they're very much a double-edged sword, because you kind of need to keep a weather eye on what role are they fulfilling in your life, because I've seen it with so many people where it kind of depends why you get into it initially is a big factor, but then what it turns into becomes the bigger factor, I guess. Like, I got into Red Dead for Twitch. I got into it for the role play of it, the improv of it, and to have something to stream. That was my draw. If you get drawn into online roleplay stuff for community or a distraction, I'm not saying either of those is wrong, particularly as a motivation, but they have a much higher risk of completely taking over your life, because they're giving you a need that is intrinsic to your existence as a human being, right? If all of your social interaction is through roleplay, you're going to want to go and play that game as much as you like. If shit out here is too difficult to deal with, you're going to want to go into roleplay. And they're both fine to be, but I've seen a lot of people that just disappear into it and never get out. Like, it's fine if you, like, we all need escapes. Fucking hell, I escape into plenty of things. But it's when you then struggle to ever find your way back out of that. And I've seen marriages destroyed, people lose their jobs, where it's become their entire social thing. So then if it breaks down in it, if the server gets turned off, because that's a big thing as well. Like, servers can die like that. Look at Sundance. Imagine if you're every single part of your social interaction. And I don't mean if it's 90% of your social, cool. If you've still got, I don't know, work you go to, or events that you go to, or a partner or family you go and see and do whatever. But imagine if you're somebody who is isolated, thinking of maybe like disabled folk who can't go out, and it becomes literally everything to them. Imagine if that was Sundance for you, and then one afternoon it's just fucking gone. I've been talking too loud. It's okay, Dax. Okay, I'll be a bit quieter again. So yeah, that's where it can be difficult. Yeah, I mean, I'm the same as you, Tom, to be honest. I don't know. I mean, I'm lucky. I'm lucky in a lot of ways. But when I get obsessed with something, I know I am, which I think is one of the biggest. Like, I know there was a period where I was obsessed with Bloodborne, and I was trying to do a Deathless run and a BL4 run, and I would finish stream and go back to the Chalice dungeons to grind out some more levels or whatever. Then, like Valheim, where there was a period where I was obsessed with Valheim. But the important thing, which I think is such a difference, is whether or not you're aware of it. And whenever I get really into something, I'm like, okay, yes, I am. This has caught me, as it were. But if you're not aware quite how much something's grabbed you, I think that can be really dangerous. And I'm the same as you, Tom. Like, I'll have periods where I'm just like, yeah, this is it now. This is my dopamine. And then okay, next. For me, the hyperfixation burns so hot and so bright that when it finally passes, I never want to go back to it again, and I have to be careful to give myself breaks so I don't burn out on it. See, that's the bit I'm not great at. Like, I mean, when was the last time we played Bloodborne? Do you know what I mean? Like, I did Bloodborne, did the Deathless, did the BL4, did the book, obviously, which I'm really happy I did that, and I'm very proud of it. It's probably going to be my biggest legacy in terms of my contribution to art, as it were. But that's it. It's not like I play it every single day, and I've got to play it, and I've got to read all the book, and I've got, it's not still in there. It's like Black Myth. No, Black Myth. I don't know the last time a game really got me by the balls, actually. Satisfactory. But even that, like, yeah, probably Satisfactory, but that wasn't that. Even still, that wasn't that bad. I streamed it a lot. Like, I changed the streaming schedule to. That's better. So that I could play it more. But then I wasn't playing it a ton offline. And then once it got to a certain point where there was, the dopamine drip stopped, I was like, yeah, okay, I'm done with that. Like, we didn't finish the space elevator. I think probably Valheim. Do you know what? I'll tell you what, the big common cause there, or commonality, is my depression. Is I haven't been deep in the depression hole for quite a few years now. Like like BL4 and Deathless on Bloodborne, that was a depression hole. Valheim was a depression hole. And then I kind of think that's it. That, like, I haven't been in that place since then. And I think that's probably why. We could always do words on friends on stream words. I'm sorry, Mummy, is this enlightened conversation about art and human dependency too exciting for you? So we should watch out for you just fixating on one game as a warning sign of depression? Pretty much. Yeah. It's not always. Like, sometimes it's the I think it's got to be like a period. Like, maybe I was a little bit unsatisfactory. Don't know. There's got to be a tipping point somewhere where it's been X number of months. It's kind of a canary in the coal mine kind of thing. Like, it can go in the coal mine, but if it's dead, yeah, that's bad. Funny, I was sorting out life insurance recently, and that asks you in there, when was the last time you had this or this or this, and I was like, oh, that's quite a few years ago. So it's like therapy is really useful, chat. I have some friends that have signs that they're in a rough place. Sometimes he just needs a poke saying, hey, are you okay? And that can make them self-aware. There's a speaker, and I see him everywhere, and he seems like the nicest guy in the world, and I still don't know what his name is. He's an American guy, always wears like kind of my Arthur Sleep glasses. And he was saying that him and his friends have like a code text. He said he found out that one of his friends had been going through a really rough time, and he was like, why didn't you reach out to me? Why didn't you ask? And she said, I did. And he was like, so I got up my phone and we were going through the texts, and she was like, see there. And he was like, what? Where you asked, hey, how you doing? And we had a back and forth like every other conversation that we've ever had. And she was like, oh yeah, but I needed you. And this friend had been reading an article that apparently humans need 8 minutes. If you can have 8 minutes with a friend, if you're going through something, a bereavement, a breakup, anything difficult in your life, you need 8 minutes of company from a friend to not feel alone. Like, not to solve the problem and not to fix everything, but to feel like, I guess, like kind of grounded, like you're not alone in whatever it is that you're going through. And so their text now, which is like code for I actually really need somebody, is, hey, do you have 8 minutes? And I'm like, that's nice. Like that's a nice little way to go. Ding. Like, oh, okay, this is more than just, hey, how are you doing? It's like, oh, gotcha. Yeah. Generally, that's what Gotens and I do with one another. We check in at least once a day and let each other know how we're doing, and if we have the energy to socialize, if we need space, or if our brain lizards are doing poorly. Brain lizards. I had I've seen a lot of TikToks recently that talk about giving your brain a name so that you can shout at it, essentially, or be like, fuck off, Barry. And I've done that previously, sort of given my alter ego who turns up to give me shit, just giving it a, some kind of personality, so you can just be like, fuck off, Steve, not now. I'm busy, Steve, all right? Go have your existential crisis somewhere else. I'm too fucking busy. Sometimes you just need the socialization without having to expand on life's issues. Yeah. I think for me, perfect, and I suspect this is the case for a lot of people, is when you're going through something like a loss of a loved one. And this is such a common human experience. Even if you have friends, right? I don't know. Let's just say, for argument's sake, you live alone, but you've got plenty of friends, you've got plenty of other family. But it is so easy to feel completely alone in whatever it is you're going through. And I swear that is part of the worst part of anything when you're going through it, is feeling like this is everything that is happening right now, all of this grief or pain or loss or suffering, it's all taking place within here. It's all inside me. And you lose the connection to anything outside of your body, even though you're sat in the room. Which is why stupid little things like go outside, go for a walk, anything that can just kind of just push that out a little bit. Do you know what I mean? I think that is so beneficial, and that's where like having a friend come over for a cup of tea can help, because it reminds you that, oh, hold on, hang on a second, everything isn't within inside my head. I don't have to hold all of this in here. I do exist in this bigger, broader world. I was feeling what day are we on? Friday. I think I was feeling shitty on Wednesday or something. I can't remember what it was. I was feeling vaguely shitty about stuff going on in my life. And I did something really bored. Really boring. I went to get a haircut or something. I can't remember. I needed to go for a drive. And because I knew I was in a bit of a shitty headspace, there are two things I like to do. And if these help you, then go nuts. Oh, remind me to loop back to the second one. The first one is I open my eyes really wide, which I know sounds like a dumb thing. It's just the wind, cats. It's okay. But just sort of going, like opening your eyes up really wide, bizarrely for me, really helps. Like really helps just to go, oh, do you know what I mean? Just like, oh. And then the second thing, which is what I did on this drive, by accident, but is also, there is something to do, not the vagus nerve, what's it called? Limbic, I can't remember now. The calming system that you can trigger with certain movements. Fuck, it's the one that is responsible for like calming you down all the time, and you can reset it by doing like 3 certain types of breath. What the fuck is it called? Anyway, this activity does that. Parasympathetic, thank you, Azure. Yeah, that one. There's a reason why humans like looking at oceans and up into space, anything with a horizon. And I was like, interesting, because it triggers a lot of those same physiological responses. The ocean with a horizon, a broad, big view, or looking out into sky or into space. I was like, that's why, like, I always feel so fucking calm in a plane above the clouds, like looking out and seeing the clouds and, you know, the edge of space or whatever. So while I was on this drive, I think we stopped at the lights, and I just kind of peered forward a little bit and looked up to the clouds. There was a bit of blue, and I kind of looked up through the clouds and out into the universe, if you like, chat, but, you know, not that wanky. And it immediately helped, because again, when negative things are happening or difficult things are happening, our human brains have such a tendency just to draw everything in. Like, it just pulls the world in on itself, and it smothers you to the point where you can't fucking think. You start to misinterpret everything, and you go over everything, and your whole world becomes so small, and nobody can kind of deal with whatever they're going through when the world feels like this. So anything that sort of helps you push that out, whether it's a big breath or opening your eyes wide or going for a walk or like looking out into the ocean or, you know, up into space, that just sort of helps push that kind of suffocating feeling off of yourself. It's very, very good. Very good indeed. I don't even remember how we got onto this chat. So yeah, do that. And the second I kind of looked up, and this isn't for everyone. This isn't for everyone, because it could potentially be quite a depressing threat. But also, when I look up out to space, I remind myself of how completely fucking insignificant I am. And this one isn't for everyone, because if you're not in a good place for this, it doesn't really work very well, and it pushes you the other direction. If you start from a central point of I don't matter, is you can go one way or the other with this, right? Thankfully, I go the positive way, so be careful with this, right? I don't matter, or I'm completely insignificant in the scheme of the universe. I go this way, thankfully, which is well then what am I fucking worried? Like, all of my problems, all of the things I'm feeling, it doesn't fucking matter. I'm completely irrelevant. I don't have to fucking care about it quite so much. Or you go the other way and you go, I'm so completely insignificant, what's the point? I should throw myself into the sea. Don't go this way. Go this way. This is the one that gives you freedom and ultimate perspective, essentially. That's this one. So that's why I like looking up at the universe, because I'm like, oh yeah, I remember. I don't need to take all this so fucking seriously. And you know, and it's really pretty. Yeah. So that's the other aspect that I really like of it. Is, you know, I'll be dust in 20 years. Nothing that happens to me or that I do has any importance. Because this is when you go, you know, did I say 20 years? I better get to work.
Two cats, yay.
Thank you, Sparkers, for 8 months. Much appreciated. The greatest thing about there being no point in life is the fact we have the freedom to make our own point in life. Yeah. I mean, the thing is as well, I philosophically, I extend this to morality as well. Would I kill anybody? No. Do I think it's objectively wrong to kill anybody? No. Because for something to be objectively wrong, there has to be a finite, there has to be a supreme authority from which that morality is derived, right? And for a lot of people, that's God or a deity of some description. But if you don't believe in any of that, ultimately there is no such thing as morality. We made it up. There can't be anything that's objectively right, wrong, etc., etc. And there's kind of a weird freedom to that as well. Now, I'm not saying that you should go out and kill people, but also unburdening yourself from, I don't even know how you would describe it, but there's a certain freedom to be had in there. But like I said, I wouldn't kill anyone, not unless they really annoyed me. Don't go murdering, folks. Yeah. Master versus herd morality, Nietzsche. Well, pretty much, yeah. Jay just triggered my psychopath art. Like, morality is made up. You can't, there is no argument to be made that morality and ethics are anything other than a man-made creation. Because you can't, objectively, subjectively, yes. Because otherwise, who is the authority from which that morality is derived? And without something at the top from which it's derived, you can't have objective morality. Because if I go, murder's correct, and somebody else go, just no, it's not. How do you determine whether or not it is? Me, I am the authority. It is immoral not to love yourself. Yes, but don't do it in the aisle at Tesco's. Not with the cucumbers. Not with the cucumbers. It's like, you know, they do this a lot in Star Trek, of course. If you were to meet an alien species who live by a completely different moral and ethical code, how can you decide which society's moral codes is right? And the answer is you can't, because that doesn't exist. Damn it, Jay. First the murder, now the cucumbers. I just don't want you to have a good time, ghouls. Ooh, that's nice. All right, I've got to waffle on for another 3 minutes, chat, and then we're going to blast digital pixels in the face. Yeah. That's why the Prime Directive is there in Star Trek. No, that's just so that people can't go back in time and have sex with themselves. Yeah. What were you planning for the cucumbers? Yeah, ghouls. Gonna whip up a salad. God. For those of you that have watched Orville, I don't want to give away any spoilers, but I don't even know how to describe it. The episode with the pilot and time. That's it. That's about as much as I can say without giving it away. Having sex with myself is why I subbed to Valen. I thought subbing to Valen was about having sex with them. Or was that a different thing? I might have conflated the word sub here. But I love this shit, chat. This is the shit. I'm like, get a bottle of wine. Fuck the party. I got no interest in the party. Get a bottle of wine and let's tear off the mask of the universe, chat, and say hi. Let's explore you. That, my friends, is a high-value alpha male. No, but I love this. I love this shit. I could talk about this for hours. I could talk about this for fucking hours. I enjoy it. There's nothing I love more than like, just trying to. I mean, you know, people have done this for years, haven't they? Philosophers, etc., etc., etc. The salons of old. But I find it fascinating, especially when you meet someone who's like, huh, but what about this? And, you know, if you're not a raging cunt, and somebody goes, yeah, but have you thought about this? And then you get to go, ooh, I haven't. Let me throw that into the old blender and see what my brain churns out with it. I find that, I love that. I just fucking adore it. 4 a.m. half-drunk philosophy is my favorite, yeah. Well, I've said this so many times on stream, but whenever I get into a bad spot mentally, one of my favorite by far things to listen to is the series of Alan Watts seminars. They're about 16 hours long. It's called Out of Your Mind, and it's so great at getting you out of your mind. Funnily enough, just getting you out of your own head. It's really, really fascinating. So whenever I get a little bit too up my own arsehole or too concerned with how my life is going, I'll stick Alan Watts on while I go for a drive, and immediately feel better. And there's a great phrase that he uses, and I tend to approach stuff from quite a logical, scientific perspective because it's the way I'm wired. And he says really interesting things like, you know, you don't make your heart beat, right? Not consciously, at least, right? So like you don't go through the day going, oh, I must beat my heart, right? It just happens. And he says something, he's talking about essentially the fact that we, which is a stupid fucking word anyway, we are the universe, right? I am the universe. Right? Alec is the universe. Tom, Vida, we're all just the universe in some manifestation of carbon atoms that have globbed together. And he says something like, you no more think about beating your heart than you do making the sun shine. And you hear that and you go, what the fuck are you on about? And then you go, yeah, but also... Yeah, but also, and it doesn't mean it's true, right? But it is an interesting sort of zoom out perspective to give yourself. Because but then I come at it scientifically, right? And I'm like, well, if you subscribe to the Big Bang Theory, right? All matter was there together and then has just blown up and expanded out and formed various different things. Moons, planets, oceans, trees, mountains, humans, lizards, crocodiles. So when I die, I will be transformed into something else, right? Some of me will dissipate in heat, some of me will dissipate into light, some of me will be swimming around a worm's intestine, and when that worm dies, it'll become a plant, and that plant will get eaten by a human, and you know, so on and so forth. My constituent parts are not going to go anywhere. They're just going to change into something else and continue forever, right? So I'm just this particular collection of things for this period of time, and then I'm going to go off and be something else, right? But what the point Alan Watts talks about, and this is what you've just said, Kiss. I'm pretty sure it is Alan Watts, and I've said this before on stream. Is he says if you imagine a globe of light, and you take a cloth and you put the cloth over the globe, but with loads of little pinpricks in the cloth. Every single shaft of light that's coming out is a human consciousness. Thank you, GameHorn697. Thank you for the follow. And the human ego is essentially something created by the universe so it can look at itself. But it can only do it through one consciousness at a time. And I know it's so mind-bendingly weird. And whether or not you think it's right or not, it gives you a really interesting kind of jumping off point to go from. Like the universe was like, I don't have a mirror. I don't know, we'll just just make a human. Let's just build a human. They can then they can look at us and have a think about how we work. And then you're like, oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Because then you get into, you can go off to the more Freudian stuff from here and go sideways to think about the ego versus the id. Whereas the id underneath really is, in this theory, aren't we the universe? Well, yeah. So the human consciousness is what the universe uses to, we're the mirror, essentially, so that the universe can go, oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. Kind of, Tom. Yeah, kind of. Because his whole point, and like I say, you can go tangentially across to Freud here, is that the ego is a mask. Because Jay doesn't really exist, does he? None of us really. This is where you get really sort of not mind altering, but just a little bit kind of. Ooh. Jay isn't really real, right? Jay is just Jay, the ego, the mask we put on, sounds contradictory to the whole "nothing I do matters" thing, don't it? No, it's exactly supporting of that point. He's a concept the mind keeps. Yeah, exactly. Like, the id creates the ego. The ego is the one that goes out and plays the game. The trick is whether or not you know it's a game that you're playing. And once you accept that it's a game you're playing, you're very free to then take it a lot less seriously. What about the super ego then? That's just another ego, isn't it? That's the ego's ego. But it's all just a game. It's all just a game of peekaboo, essentially. God, now I want to go and put on Alan Watts for 16 hours. But I definitely like the idea of, or again, I guess coming from the scientific standpoint, when you just think about the properties of matter. I find, it's something, in ways some people find comfort in God, etc., etc. I definitely take comfort in that I am connected to the universe in a intrinsic way. That I am not in the universe. I am part of the universe. No, it's not. How can I put it that makes more sense? He doesn't put it exactly like I'm putting it, Tom. He's not literally saying the universe created us to look at itself. That's just part of our manifestation. That's it. It was not done with any purpose behind it. We're a byproduct of nature's processes. But yeah, like it's weird though, because if I ever want to reset myself, and again, you see it all follows through into yoga practices and meditative practices, etc. And it sounds so hippie-ish. I will just go out and touch a tree. Like, that's it. I will literally just go out and just put my hand on a tree. And it's basically a way just to go, calm down, mate. All right? You're no different than this tree. You're just another little bit. You're just another cog whirring away in this grand mechanism. And it just immediately just like, oh yeah, okay. Calm down. Like, I am the mountain, I am the trees, I am this clothes, I am that cat.
Oh.
2 cats. Yes, yeah, he is, Vida. That's spot on. But it's not like in a nature. It's not that. It's just like that just brings you down to like, okay. Yeah. I am not this walking flesh sack of ego. That's not the world, really. Oh, but I love it. That's so fun. But what's the best bit about Alan Watts, though, in all honesty, is he's 50s, like 1950s, I want to say, when these lectures were recorded. So there's a lot of smoking. He's got this most amazing voice, and it's very 1950s, and he speaks like this very, very posh Englishman, but with a filthy laugh. It's so good. With a filthy... What is the famous... let me find it and play it, because he's got a very, very famous speech that did the round on YouTube's. On YouTube's? Is it this one? Let me see. It might be this one. There was one there's... No, that's 52 minutes. There was one that really did... Let's see what this one is. Hang on. His voice is so unique. I think the one I'm thinking of is this.
What do you desire?
Okay. I don't want it without the plinky plonky music. I want it with the... Is it this one? No. There's one that's what if money was no object? That it did the rounds ages back on YouTube. But it seems to have gone now, but it's really, really good. The only one I can find now has got a load of music underneath it.
What do you desire? What makes you itch? What sort of a situation would you like? Let's suppose I do this often in vocational guidance.
No, you need the music. You need the version where you could just hear him. You don't need all the plinky plonky. But anyway, that's Alan Watts. I'm just going to try and open the door for the cats. Okay, I think we got away with it. Anyway, chat, I have successfully talked about philosophy and other shit for long enough that Resident Evil 4 is ready. I didn't actually believe any of what I was just saying, by the way. That was all lies. And now I've downloaded Resident Evil 4. See, that's not Resident Evil 4 though. Why doesn't Stream Deck have Resident Evil 4 that looks like the right one? Resident Evil. Ooh, I think it's that one. That looks like the right one to me. Is it downloaded? Yeah. It's been downloaded for about 2 hours. Yeah. It's been downloaded for a few hours now. Yeah. To be honest, chat, I had it downloaded before today. Oh. Yeah, no, I had it downloaded from before today. I just wanted to talk philosophy for a bit. Also, hi, you know. Oh, we've done it, chat. We made it. There it is. There she blows. I'm gonna try and stay quiet though, so that we can keep Dax. But anyway, chat, I hope you enjoyed the little jaunt through philosophy. I love it. I'll talk about that shit forever. Oh wait, I gotta plug. I gotta plug my stick back in. Okay, there we go. You always love philosophy time in this channel? You could just make this a philosophy channel. You have the vibe. I'm not very bright though. That's the problem. I know. Well, I don't know anything. None of us fucking know anything. I just have thoughts, I suppose. That's it. But it's been, you know. God. Yeah. This is probably a really morbid thing to say, chat. But you know, it's my truth. It's my lived experience. As somebody who has struggled with depression, you know, in a lot of periods of my life, as somebody who has self-harmed, as somebody who has tried to not be here anymore, you can't not spend a lot of your time thinking about reasons to still be here and the point of existing. Like, it kind of comes as a package deal. So I don't know, maybe that's part of it. Okay, 22. See, it should be 20, 22, 20. Oh, that's gonna bug me. Okay, I'm gonna take that. So yeah, I will always love to stare the universe in the face and say, I see you. All right, let's shoot some fucking zombies in the face. All right, let's segue to some non-important shit, chat, because none of it needs to be this serious. Apropos my aforementioned. Everything we just talked about is fucking bollocks anyway, so let's just shoot some zombies in the face. See? It works, chat. It works. Did I fix that? There we go. All right. Voice language. English. Subtitles on. Accessibility. Suckers. Button type. Yes, I'm using Xbox. Nothing's real anyway. Exactly. Okay. Okay. I know nothing about this game, by the way. All right. Yeah, all right. Yes! I consent. Whatever. No shouting, Jay. The cats will leave. Oh. Resident Evil. I know. No, doesn't this take place in Africa? Question mark. Do you know what? Hashtag no spoilers. Also, when does the latest Cap film come to Disney Plus? Isn't it? Is it this weekend? I know it's soon. It's coming to digital soon, isn't that? Is it now? Because if so, that's what I'm watching tomorrow night. You think May? Oh man. Leon's in it. He's hot. That's all I know. He's got a great jacket. I'm always in it for the fashion, chat. I'm always in it for the fashion. The Mercenaries. An extra game has been added. Oh, digital purchase now. Oh, damn it. Oh my god. Well, that's an... Oh, I think I recognize that outfit though. But Daredevil, yes, I plan to binge the whole thing tomorrow. I'm gonna get snacks, I'm gonna get a blanket, and I'm gonna watch Daredevil. Probably the entire series, if I can. Daredevil is so good. It's so fucking good. Alrighty. Main stories. Extras. Okay, let's see. I'm sorry, what the fuck? I'm sorry, what the fuck? Oh, so they just made him a Starian. Vomit. What? Why are they all... I mean, I kind of just want to go with his default, I'll be honest. Make him the villain? That's not a villain. That's a cosplay fuckboy. That's not a villain. These models have been made by somebody who has never had satisfying sex. Okay? That's... I'm just calling it. That's what these costumes come along as. Leon's accessory. Pegging. Ashley's costume. Okay, what does she get? Casual. Romantic. I mean, let's just go with default. Filters. Hero. Villain. Oh, I see. Off. I guess we'll go with the not the original. No, I want to see Leon's eyes. I want to see every dull thought that doesn't go through them. Okay. I know nothing, chat. Let's find out. Alexa, spotlights off. I did not do Waitrose. No. I was too busy getting excited about whispering. Oh wait, that's the wrong button. There we go. Are you ready, chat?
Y que aquí te ofrecemos, Señor, que la luz de tu gloria la ilumine hacia el paraíso. Acepta este cordero, arrastrado por la furia y acógenos en el paraíso y en tu seno. Oh Señor, arrastraré esta
September 30th, 1998. It's a day I'll never forget. The cop inside me died that day. And that night, Raccoon City was wiped out, thanks to the bioweapons created by Umbrella.
Oh my god.
Somehow I made it out, but too many others weren't so lucky.
Why the big pause?
I was asked later to join a top-secret government program. Not that I had a choice. The training, punishing missions, nearly killed me. But at least I kept my mind off everything. If I could just forget what happened that night. The pain. Even for a second. This time, it can be different.
Ada, no.
It has to.
I'm sorry, what the fuck? My name is now Leon Kennedy. I know how to do Shama. Let us dance to the death.
So tell me, Yankee, why did you come to this horrible place? As close to nowhere that I've ever seen.
Let's just say, looking for someone.
That someone must be very important, huh?
Ah, si.
The chief gave the orders himself. Help him, he said.
I'm sure you boys didn't come all the way out here to roast marshmallows. Maybe you did.
You have a strange sense of humor. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Just between us. A lot of people have gone missing around here. And it's been that way for a while now.
Well then, should be just another day in the office, right?
I mean, last week there was a search for some missing hikers.
No.
I'm sure you'll do your best to help me.
Oh, policia.
I think this is it. Nature calls, huh? I'll be right back.
I think this is it. And he's just going for a piss. It's a lot of effort to find his piss place.
¿Te has bebido el bar entero? You smoke?
That's right, Leon. Keep your eyes peeled.
Vaya sitio más tétrico. ¡Hey! ¿Hay alguien ahí?
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
It's a man's penis.
He sure is taking his time. Did he fall in?
No, he's gone for a shit.
Maybe you better go and take a look. Oh, watch the car. Wouldn't want to get a parking ticket.
Thanks for helping me.
It's so bad, chat. Wait, did I just hear a bear? Alright, it's go time, chat. Chapter 1. Imagine if he just slipped in his shit right now. See what's taking so long. Okay. It's a trap. So how many Daredevil episodes am I in for tomorrow, chat? I think I'm gonna pop up the shops after stream, so I do have to finish on time. 9 total, and I'm guessing they're like 45 minutes a piece. All about 45 minutes. Okay, so like 7 hours, something like that, I'm guessing.
How far could he have gone?
Look, he's a nervous pooer, okay?
I will go to my special poop bush.
Took me around. It took you 14 hours to watch 9 episodes of Daredevil, Mummy. I think you're having a different conversation to the rest of us. Oh. Was the plot hard to follow? Or? If Wurs heard that, I hope he got the reference. Where does this one fit, like, between, like, 2 and 3 in terms of, what do you call it? Like, combat versus survival horror? After 3. Thanks, Alec. Appreciate it. No. Wait until I've asked the question, chat. You're all so eager. Action horror? Oh, okay. White House Down. You rented White House Down 4 times. Was it a hard film to follow? I love that you're as big of a Brooklyn Nine-Nine fan as me was. I don't know many people that can quote it as well as you can. Nice blend of 3 and 2. Okay. Why? And this is like one of the most well-regarded Resis, right? Number 4. It's one of the contenders for top spot, isn't it? I'm trying to make sure I've seen everything. Okay. 4 and 2 are most people's faves, yeah. Queen got addicted. She wants to rewatch all of it. Oh, you have to. It's so good. It's become my feel-good show. Like, it's what goes on. And I just want to have some comfort. Wow, he didn't even knock, chat. Fucking American police, am I right? Didn't even knock. I will never get over, and I think this sums up what we've experienced in GTA police roleplay so well, is there's a scene in a section in one of the recent Call of Duty films, that says it as well, recent Call of Duty games, where you're playing an American agent, and you're in, I think you're in a foreign country, I think, or you might, I think you're in Mexico, possibly, can't quite remember, or maybe just somewhere in South America, and you're running through these houses, and a civilian opens the door to their house and is, asking what's going on, and the game's prompt is aim your pistol to de-escalate. And it has you aim your gun at the civilian whose house you're running through to de-escalate. And that's literally how they phrase it. And I remember seeing that when I played the game and just having to stop for a solid 10 minutes to just piss my pants. Oh, look at his little cheekbones. Well, this isn't right, is it? I'm sorry, but at what point would you genuinely think, like, oh yeah, he's probably gone for a poo in here? It's got very Outlasty vibes. See, I must admit, Outlast, that game shat me up. That game really shat me up. I think that was like one of the first horror games. I think it might have been the first horror game I played when we started playing horror games on stream. And that fucked me right up. Yeah, but that's why you would still be alive, Tom. And not a sexy himbo hero.
Sorry to barge in like this.
He's not sorry.
Busco a un policía. Vino aquí?
Does he even have a pistol in that holster? I'm such an EP boy, chap. Oh no. I'm sorry, where did that come from? Well done, Leon. You killed a man. Proportionate force. Oopsie. We did a little murder.
Not good.
I'm sorry, what kind of horror game won't let me decimate a corpse? Oh. My guess is Hinuaki. National Police Corps. Mario Fernandez Castarro. Police officer. Always de-escalate, Jay. Yeah, can you de-escalate a corpse? I suppose so. Also, howdy gams. Wait, what's that? Is that the little monkey? Chat, Millie won't let me get a raccoon. I really want one.
Man, that stinks.
What? I know, right, Where's that was my exam. That was my response. Like, what? I'll go halfsies, we can share custody. Yeah, but how am I going to smuggle it into the house? I've got 10 rounds. What kind of magazine holds 10 rounds? It's always a weird number, like 12. Trash Panda, exactly. And they're so full of personality. Say it's a cat. I'll probably get away with it. To be fair, it was Millie's fault. She like showed me a TikTok of a really cute raccoon getting stroked and stuff. And I was like, that's cute. Can I have one? I was like, can we get a raccoon? And she was like, you're not getting a raccoon. It's like, oh, come on, man. You never let me have any fun. You'd have to import it, Jay, and with all these tariffs. Yeah, but I just wouldn't get it from America. I'd get the cheaper version from China. Oh, well, he's definitely dead. Time to leave.
I read you. What's your situation? What the hell's going on?
You know Leon's just like, oh, again. A Wish version, yeah. I think, like, I don't follow it massively. But, you know, in all this trade war fun, I am enjoying China just going, well, fuck you. You know that Louis Vuitton handbag that you charge $1,000 for? Yeah, we're just gonna let people buy it straight from the manufacturer for like $80. Goodbye, luxury goods markets. Just like the pettiness of it is like, forget international trade war. That's not fun for anybody. It's the petty bitchness of it that I enjoy. That's the bit, you know, I aspire to that level of pettiness.
What was that?
Twas a zomboid.
No fucking way.
Well, this is a bad start. I'm so confused.
This just keeps getting worse.
Why is his gun so slow? Okay. Oh god, okay, we got new inventory. Oh, it's also different. Ah, it's also different. Okay. Your knife can break in this. Okay. It's a bloody man. Yeah, that $1,000 handbag. It's about $30. This is the same inventory from the OG. I mean, I'll be honest. I like it. Like visually, it's a lot better than the ones in 2 and 3 and stuff. I feel like 7 was similar, or was 7 more straight UI based? I needed an adapter from my car that was only made in Canada. I ordered it and it shipped through customs the day before tariffs went into place. Oh fuck, that's lucky. That's lucky. 7 was more like the previous games. Yeah, I think 7 was... Seven was the first one I played once I started playing Resis again. Is he actually going to come this way, or is he going to...
Darth underscore Mari says hands up for 15 seconds.
Ow! Go on, quick, quick! Please miss. Go on. Where's he got all these axes? Oh, you dick. De-escalate. I couldn't. I had my hands up. How the hell did he not kill me? I mean, he did still hit me with an axe. Wait, what does that mean when the little arrow came up on it? Oh, I see. Oh, we can melee them. Nice. Okay, I'm trying not to get too excited though, so that we don't lose the cats. Well, we have no more ammunition, chat. But yes, there you go, chat. That's what you'll be able to do with the Wheel of Doom once that's back up and running. Every sub and gift sub will get you a spin on the Wheel of Doom to get you one of 6 prizes, all of which will... Well, all of which bar one will fuck with my gameplay. Oh, I'm sorry. I can kick a man's head off, but I can't kick a door open. I'm bringing back the wheel. Where have you two been for the last 30 streams? Ah, an herb. Yes, the Wheel of Doom is coming back. You knew that, Frax. I know you knew that. Just everybody shout at Mr. V until it's done. Like, actually bully the man. Yeah. Some of us are busy sometimes with work. Don't lie. But knowing Mr. V's work, it is going to be a phenomenal iteration on what it was originally.
Roost, this is Condor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
The President's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
Our intel was correct then. Well done.
Shit, Mr. V's here. Don't bully Mr. V. That's what I said, Mr. V. That's what I was saying to them. I said, don't bully Mr. V.
Hurry up. Something's happened to the people here. My escorts are...
You get nothing, Franks. You get fuck all. Spins on the wheel will not be backdated.
I'll let myself out.
That's how I leave all the parties I go to, chat. Straight out the window. Well, no, that's to Frax. We can't backdate everybody's spins to whenever we last had the wheel. I don't even know when that was. But to answer your question, PD, Frax Hex may still have the database of what spins existed. Possibly. No idea. Probably not, because it was quite a way ago. Wait, hang on. Didn't I gift a load of cards to folks who had spins left over on the wheel? I can't remember. Wow, that's how you treat a valued member of chat. Well, I don't have any valued members of chat. What are you on about? What are you on about? You do say there's some funny things sometimes, Rex. I love that we just kick it now. What the fuck? What, Mikey? You okay? Yeah, is everything alright, Mikey? Oh, what's up? We're all equally tolerated, yeah. Yeah. Bam! I've been very open. This is purely a monetary exchange. I'll take my business to the competition where there's hookers and green wine. I don't think wine's supposed to be that color, Frax. Ooh, okay. We get different cases? Holy shit, okay. Oh, howdy, Mumbly. How you doing? Yeah, I mean, obviously tier 3's much more important to me than, you know, non-subs. Yeah. Huh, okay. Interesting, okay. Oh, I don't like auto sort. Not least because it doesn't do it neatly. Can I rotate? Yeah, okay. What do you think green grapes are for? Wait, green wine is actually a thing? I had no idea. How does it taste compared to red and white and rosé? Can you substitute hookers for blackjack? I don't think you're allowed to gamble people, Pumpkin. I think that's pretty frowned upon. What's in the box? Okay. Depends how stupidly rich you are. I mean, that's fair. I want to be stupidly rich. No, I don't want to be stupidly rich. But I don't want to go back to LA. I want to be rich enough to be able to go to LA for like a week or so. Come back and visit and go to Disneyland. Well, yeah, that exactly. I know it's a stupid thing to... Well, I guess it's not a stupid thing to miss about being in LA. But I really enjoyed just being able to get up in the morning and know that the weather was pretty much going to be okay, that I could just walk to the coffee shop and it not piss down with rain. Like, that was very cool. I want to win the Euro Millions tonight. It's 44 million. I'm not greedy. That'll do you. Yeah, I'll be alright. Summer's disgusting. Yeah, fuck summer. Gloom and Rain builds character. I agree, combatant, but I've had 40 years of Gloom and Rain. I think like I've built it as much as it's gonna be. I don't think it can build me anymore. If anything, it's going to start destroying my character now. Knock, knock. I like that boomstick. Why do we have old Spanish money? Because I believe we're somewhere in the South Americas. Or possibly Mexico. I wasn't paying any attention whatsoever. Oh, look at this. We get a line now? We finally learned how to throw grenades. It only took 4 games. I've told you this numerous times, chat, but I'm going to tell it again just because Pesetas has come up. We were in Spain. My mum had been learning Spanish. Pulled into a petrol station. The guy came out. It wasn't a self-service petrol station, so the guy came out towards my dad to, you know, ask how much fuel he wanted. So my dad, I don't know what the numbers were involved, but my dad turned to my mum and went, "Quick, what's 500 pesetas?" Wanting her, obviously, to say what it was in Spanish, and she went, "Oh, about 20 quid." I don't know why. I will never forget that. Don't know why. And I was like, "No, in Spanish, you idiot." Made me chuckle. Made me chuckle. Oh. Oh, that's the one from the car. Shit. We're catless, chat. We're catless. It'd be cool if we had like a little minigun here. You know what I mean? I like we've got crouch and everything now. Have fun and don't die. How dare you deprive us of pussy, Jay? Look, if you want any tips about getting pussy, I am not the man to ask. See, what I want is a melee. Like a stealth melee. Alright, time to fucking randomly falcon kick a barrel, which will totally be quiet. Is there a melee? Like a stealth takedown option? There is. Sorry, can we just point out, by the way, we don't know if the fat lady was guilty of a crime in any way. Just so we're all aware what we just did to that elderly woman tending to her chickens. All right? There was no due process there. Okay? We just murdered a pensioner because they were slightly in our way. My God, it's giving me so much ammo.
go. Next.
Ding dong. Welcome to the jungle.
They keep coming.
Booyaka! Judo row! Well, there's a lot of them, chat. Oh, is this a friendly guy? Friend, isn't it? It's probably a friendly guy. Look, he's bought a mask because he's the hero. Oh shit, I didn't mean to go back over. We'll be alright, chat. We've got first aid spray. Huh. Interesting. There was a lot of them, chat. Arguably too many. Aww.
Present for you. Break already.
And we're running. And we're oh my god, there's so many of them. I'll go to the extra one. No, I've not changed my mind. Yeah, we'll probably do Cyberpunk after Broken Sword, I think. There aren't any others that are kind of tickling my pickle at the moment.
One down.
I'll be honest, I don't trust the chickens.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, get out of here. Come on.
La campana.
Ooh.
Hay que obedecerla.
Él nos invoca.
It's time for bingo. we'll stop with the murdering. Flores is gonna try in 69.
Tenemos.
That's it, Leon. Just blend in. Ooh.
Todopoderoso.
Does anyone know what they're saying? Just careful of the spoilers, Maury. I've not played it. Don't be giving away shit, or I'm gonna ban ya for life. That's cool. I like that shape. Don't speak Spanish. Good, now we can desecrate their corpses in peace and quiet, chat. That's all Leon ever wants.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Wow, wait. Spiel Floof. Resident Evil 4. I could have done that voice chat. I could have done it. But no. Resident Evil. All right, load her up.
Routes to Condor 1. I've identified a route to the lake. Look for a large windmill. There's a path on the far side of it.
Windmill. Copy that.
And be careful. Roost out.
I tell you what, chat. Be careful is a phrase that needs to die. It's just, I don't know why it upsets me so much. It doesn't upset me. Thank you very much for the gift hub. Floof. Anonymous. Our Twitch hype train's broken at the moment. I swear we should have had a hype train this evening. There's been a few gift subs and donations and shit. Yeah, what was I ranting about? Oh yeah, be careful. It's such a pointless phrase. Were you gonna go at it? Were you just gonna go at it in Cyberpunk, or were you gonna mainly try to streamline it? I haven't thought about it, to be honest. Probably streamline it to some extent. It implies that we do not value, like, yeah, like, if Leon is this trained agent, so on and so forth, like, why? Just what does it serve? What purpose is the be careful fulfilling? Be careful. Oh, okay. Thanks. I hadn't thought of that. Hand grenades? Mother may I. What? What? Okay, so if yellow tape can dive through like Hero. You see, it's kind of really fascinating. It's really interesting. I haven't played 7 and 8. And then going backwards. I don't know. I feel like they don't get worse, but they feel like they get less Resident Evil.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice, dude. Dude, look at this fucking gun, dude. Sweet. Leon, you fucking twat. Dude, let's check out this fucking gun, dude. Oh, gosh, yeah, dude. That tickled me. Fucking dude. Wait. Have we lost the map that marks itself off? Okay, certain materials such as resources, gunpowder, and knives can be used to craft different items. Type of items that you can craft can be increased by obtaining new recipes. Okay. Setting weapon shortcuts. Figured that out. Okay. Gotcha. Oh yeah, brah. Wait, what does it mean if I'm putting it over there? Is that discarding it, or is that a secret other storage box? Oh yeah, brah. Let's make some shotgun shells. That's discarding. Okay, cool. Thank you. Wait, you could just send stuff to storage? Oh, this is a big one. Bruh. Yeah, does this mean we don't get to tell on the map anymore? If we've missed shit? No, apparently that was discarding stuff. Christina. That's throwing it on the ground. Oh, no. Other side. Knock, knock! You need 2 people. Interesting. I really want to shoot one of the chickens, chat, just to see if it works. Not because I'm a psychopath. I just want to test the game mechanics. Oh god, combining treasures? Okay. I was not ready for this level of game, chat. Oh, damn, son. Okay. Okay. Murder Hobo J. Well, I mean... Yes. Yes. Oh, yeah, we were talking about doing an knocker. There's too many games, chat. The thing is, right, if I could go live at 9 AM through till 6 AM and earn a living, you dickhead, every day, I'd do that, I reckon. I'd do that. Imagine, chat, 9 hours of J every day. I'd never leave. You couldn't stop me. I'd be indestructible. Okay, so I think we're okay. Should we go poke our head in the church? Okay, that's locked. There was somewhere else that had a key, so we can't do that. It would just be the Truman Show. I mean, he did alright. Hey, Bert. Oh, dear. Hey, Bert. Bam. I would have so much material to enjoy myself over. What an interesting choice of words, Mikey. What an interesting choice of words you went for there. Yeah, I'm not. No follow-up questions. To be frank. Nope. Just gonna Just gonna leave that where that is. Ooh. Nice. I mean, there's people watching stuff at all times of day. You will have a different chat at 9 AM, and it won't be there immediately, most likely, but still doable. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but that's the thing is I wouldn't earn a living. That's the trouble. And then you lot would never see me. You know? I'd run off with my 9 AM chat. And you'd be all sad. You'd come here at 7 at night and you'd be like, where's Jay? They'd be like, no, he got his fill. He got his fill at 9 AM. Also, it wouldn't work, because how would I do any of my other work? I am always here, Jay. Always watching. Also, it's not like I don't generate enough fucking VOD content for anybody that wants to watch when I'm not here. There is no way anybody who isn't watching live is keeping up with the VODs. There's so many, chat. There's too many. Oh, I hear somebody that didn't go to bingo.
There it is.
There it is. There's the windmill. Can't keep up with the VODs you gave up. There is a lot. Speaking of which, Bachala, I just want to acknowledge a 115 stream streak. Thank you ever so much, Bachala. 115 streams. That's fucking insane. Thank you very, very much for putting up with me, I guess. It's probably where I'm going with that. Oh, they're just right there. Sneaky. Sneaky beaky. Okay, what no, don't tell me, chat. I want to ask. I want to ask because you'll tell me. To the sleep of 1,000 fishes.
It's locked.
Yeah, thank you, Himbo. Why am I murdering these innocent villagers? Because I'm an American police officer. That's all I know how to do. Shay, that was another old woman. That's not an older woman. That's an old woman. That is one of my favorite jokes. God damn it, all these fucking things with keys. Why can't people just leave this shit unlocked? God. What are they worried about? An American agent coming and oh. Oh my god, we get to mix so much shit. Where are my grenades, actually? Now I sound like an American secret agent. Where are my grenades? Okay. Wouldn't that just be 1,000 blub blub fish noises? I doubt that would be quiet. Blub blub fish noises. Interesting. You can take on tasks by collecting the blue request notes posted around different areas. Wait, side quests? For the love of God, will somebody get rid of these blue medallions those religious lunatics left hanging around? Request, destroy all the blue medallions. Area, farm, reward, spinel. Spinal? ×3. Progress north 5. Okay. Side questing across the universe. Looking for medallions. That I don't know what they look like. Surprise. Boop, boop. And now I take the bomb, right? It's a yellow herb. Can you not combine those? That's frustrating. Okay, I'm guessing this area counts as the farm. Aha.
Blue medallion.
Yes. Well done, Leon. Don't feed me to your pigs. Come on. Yeah, die, old man. Just another old man we've murdered, chat. And thus Leon's rampage continues. Turns out Leon just really fucking hates pensioners. I don't know why I shot that, chat. It was just, that's got yellow paint on it. So, don't know. Just looked like it needed shooting. Do you know what I mean? Oh, there we go. That's what we got out of it. Pearl pendant. It's colorblinded and makes him upset. What, he's just furious at the primary colors. I never liked the color wheel anyway. Oh, we got egg? Wait, did we accidentally shoot a chicken? I'm, you know, furious. If so, I wanna actively shoot a chicken. Oh, you're popping out, are you? Okay, well, hang on, just give me a minute. Sit down, Grandma. Any other questions? Oh, it's there. Okay. Here comes Granny. Oh, hi. Meow. I swear, Purge is one of the best fucking things that you can do with a bot. It's so useful. Or Purge is one of the most useful things you can set up for people to do with a bot. I can't remember where I saw that on somebody's channel before. And I was like, that's a genius idea. She really wanted Leon. Who was that character we met the other day that was so thirsty for Obi?
Won't open.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's how locks work, Leon. Okay. Aha. We did it! I think their name was Cole. Yes, yeah, that was their name. Super thirsty. So do we have to like check that quest in, or do we just... Is that it? Are we done now? Am I well? I'm doing all right, actually, Queen. Yeah. Everything's a little bit... I'm a bit rabbit in the headlights at the moment. Because everything's going just a million miles an hour with everything I'm trying to keep spinning. But we're doing all right. I'm feeling bad about Ranch. Like, I need to get some decent Ranch playtime in. But then also, we got to do... we got to keep No Pixel ticking over. It's tricky. It's tricky. But I'm doing all right. And I got all the books to record and yada, 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 yada. But it's all good stuff. But I am looking forward to having tomorrow off. I'm going to eat snacks. I'm going to binge Daredevil. And then I'm going to fall the fuck asleep. You just finished Daredevil last night. I hear good things. I mean, mainly from Yukina. So that's not exactly a broad, you know, sample of data. One person I know has said it was good, so that's it. Oh, now you... Okay, 2 liked it, so that's now 2 people. Therefore, I'm going to say it's a hit. Notoriously easy to please. Ah, man. Okay. Oh, wait, we can go through here, can't we? I have the Marvel fatigue. See, I totally get that. But to me, Daredevil, at least the TV series, feels kind of like one of those ones that's almost outside of the universe.
I'm in danger.
Oh. Quick, Leon, kick him in the horse head. Oh shit, there's more of them. 3 times is a single green. 3 times is a single green. 3 times is a single green. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, damn it. I did too many. Come on.
Break already.
Any more? Oh, no, I shouldn't have said that. They're angry we murdered their wives. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're just furious. Velvet blue. You loved Moon Knight? See, there's a lot I haven't watched of the recent phases of Marvel stuff, I must admit. Okay. See, that's interesting. So some stuff you can send to storage and some stuff you can't. Intriguing. Yeah, I haven't watched Moon Knight, haven't watched Madame Web, haven't watched season 2 of Loki. Haven't watched The Eternals. I'm a bad Marvel fan, chap. I'm a bad Marvel fan. Haven't watched Morbius. Ruby. Skip Madame Web. Well, yeah, so I hear. I know it's not necessarily a popular opinion. I didn't like. I can't remember the character's name. I didn't like the actress. No, not the actress. That's not fair. I didn't like the performance of what was the character called? Sophia or something like that. I can't even remember the character. Like the female Loki, if you like. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, gimme. Anything else up here? Hey-ya! It was whatever the Ultron movie was? Holy shit. That's a long time ago, Frax. You mean you haven't watched Infinity War or Endgame? Evie, there we go. Large part of them insisting he romance her. Wait, do they get romanced in season 1? Or did you just give me season 2 spoilers, Maury? I swear to God. Did they romance in season 1? I don't remember them romancing in season 1. That's how much I've blacked out about it. Yeah, I thought she was miscast, and I thought the performance was really poor. It felt like Doctor Who is the only way I can describe Loki. Like, there were bits of it that was like, okay, this is cool. And there were bits just like, this feels really Doctor Who-y. But again, and this isn't a slight on Marvel stuff, but I think coming back to what we were talking about right at the beginning of the stream with Critical Role is, again, Phase 1 Marvel, or, you know, the Infinity War story arc of how many films was it, chat? It was a ridiculous number of films, wasn't it? Over 10 years, all leading and culminating to Endgame. That was the lightning in the bottle. There was no way in hell ever, and even if, like, for me, it's not, I'm not oversaturated by the Marvel stuff. It could have carried on and I would have been very happy with it. For me, at least, there was no fucking way ever you were going to be able to carry on and recreate the feeling, the zeitgeist, the social mindset around that first phase of Marvel films, because it had never been done before. There had never been an entire cinematic universe all linked together over a decade, culminating in that Endgame moment. You were never it was always right. It's the same as music. It's the classic second album. You know, it doesn't matter what Marvel did. The second Endgame finished, they were always going to be on a downbeat. You couldn't possibly do it again. Almost never in the history of media has that been done. Like, the only thing I can think of that came close and possibly did it was the Terminator franchise. Arguably, Terminator 2 is better than the original, you know, or rather the prequel to number 2, vis-a-vis Terminator 1. It's very, very rare that the second of anything is better or good or as good as. Even if you manage to objectively think it was better or as good, it all depends on what people's feelings are. And where something has been done, it's very hard to do it again. Like, I mean, holy shit. I remember, like you say, the first ever Avengers film. The first time you had Cap, Iron Man, Thor, Black Widow, you know, everybody together. And that whole scene in New York where it follows Iron Man and he flies past Hulk and Thor fighting on the lizard tank, which I'm sure has a proper name. And then it cuts to Cap fighting and Hawkeye. Like, I remember that sequence. It's the first time we'd ever seen them on screen together. You know, blah 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 blah. Like, even that in its own was phenomenal. Resi 2 is more liked than 1, but that's a game series. No, I think that game series totally counts. Aliens is good, different vibe than 1, but still good. I need to rewatch a lot of the Aliens films because I think of Aliens like the first Alien film. I'm pretty sure I watched them out of order. because aliens has more prominence in my brain than alien. Dun, 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 dun. Get dicked. Na, 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 na. I don't want to push the head. Godfather 2 and Aliens I always use as these kinds of examples. Yeah. But they're very much like they're all the exceptions that prove the rule, aren't they? Oh, okay. I don't actually want to go this way yet. Is Aliens the one that has the alien getting sucked out of the tiny hole in the spacecraft as they lift off? That's Resurrection. Okay. Yeah, I really need to watch them all. That's the first. Uh-oh. Conflicting information from chat. Who would have thought? I remember there was one... Which one had Ron Perlman in it? The one the sucking off in particular that I'm thinking of is... It was like a white alien, I think? And it was like the baby? Okay, so the one that I can see in my head in terms of the suck off is Resurrection then. Ron Perlman is Resurrection. Which is the one where it has... Is it Winona Ryder? And she's an android and there's a whole section where they go swimming? And that's Resurrection. Okay, so Resurrection is quite prominent in my head. So what's that? Is that 3? Is it Alien, Aliens, Resurrection, Prometheus, Romulus? Oh no, that's 4. Oh, okay. Yeah, I need an Alien rewatch because they're all... I haven't watched them in so long. Dick. Who throws a shoe? Not that it. Is there only one? Alien 3 was in the prison? Shit, maybe I haven't even seen that then. Oh! Oh, I didn't pull the trigger fast enough. Alright, hang on. Once I'm not dying... Oh no, I've got questions. Okay, so... So you've got Alien... So you got Alien... Aliens... Alien 3? Is it just called Alien 3? Alien Resurrection... Prometheus, Covenant, Romulus? Okay, so yeah, I haven't seen 3 Covenant or Romulus. Because I was very much done after Charlize Theron not running sideways in Prometheus. I tapped out. She's not in that movie? Okay, whoever it was then, if it wasn't Charlize Theron. You know what I'm on about. Well, I made him angry. Who is it then if it's not Charlize Theron? That's who I'm picturing. Is it really not Charlize Theron? I swear that's who gets crushed at the end of the film because she doesn't just run sideways. Naomi Rapace? Oh, okay. Well, in my head, it's 100. Like, if I close my eyes, I can picture Charlize Theron trying to avoid getting crushed by a spaceship. and she's blonde as well. Charlize Theron is Parith. Oh, okay. I'm not going mad. Yeah, so it was at that point I was like, no, I'm gonna tap out. Bet. She's like the commander of the mission. And she refuses to run sideways from a very, very thin machine. And honestly, she deserves to have a spaceship dropped on her face just for her lack of ability to think sideways. Ah, shit. Stop throwing shit at me! Yeah, I forget about Fassbender in there. And then I just remember because he's in like some white spandex or something in the. The trouble is with me, I didn't really understand Prometheus either, but I think I just watched it in the cinema once, and I think I found my sweets more enjoyable, so I wasn't paying attention for half of it. Isn't it all about like the planets being seeded? Isn't it something to do with that? Some alien species sending its spores out into shit. Wasn't that or sort of something to do with what it was all about? I can't remember. It was very J, the beginning half of this stream. Is what it was. That's what it was, I think. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, these fucking bear traps, chat. Oh, that's good coffee. Don't ever believe anyone, chat, when they say it's too late to have coffee. Those people don't enjoy life. And you shouldn't be listening to them. Well, only sadness follows. Oh, if you drink coffee after 1. You still deserve to have decaf, though. I reckon you can still treat yourself a little decaf. Leon must be a bear with the amount of bear traps he gets stuck in. No, he just keeps his dick stuck in twinks. Jay. Jay. Jay, 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 Jay. Jay, 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 Jay. What? I mean, to be fair, I am disarming all of these bear traps. Ooh, ayo! Is there any way to just not get in them? I'll do it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, someone's dying. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's how the professionals disarm traps. They just shoot them, don't they? Ugh. What? Oh, you... Stop throwing shit at me! Also, why do these villagers have grenades?
Present for you.
Alright, we got him. It's the village from Hot Fuzz. Also, how you doing, Mumbly? I haven't seen you in a long old time. I hope you're not too busy. I hope life is treating you well. Well, no, clearly it's not treating you well because you haven't had time to be here. Therefore, I can only assume that terrible things are happening in your life. And, you know, you have my sympathies. Anything that takes you away from Jay is a bad day at the office, you know? Shoot the dynamite when they're holding it. It's funny. Okay. Damn it. Not long to wait, actually, chat, until we're back playing this, because we'll be back. The schedule will be back to normal next week. It was only a little bit fucky this week because of the academy on No Pixel. I am finding myself nervous, though, about going on a police shift, because I don't feel like I know the slightest fucking thing about doing law.
This the place?
I guess we'll find out. Did you pass? We did, yes. Shoot and ask questions later. Smart. Smart. Alright, hang on. Is everything loaded up? You read all the SOPs? Not yet. I have not had a chance. Yeah, that's the main thing. Like, get the SOPs read, and I'm very much one of those people that I like to be. I don't like to not know what I'm doing. I fucking hate that. So the fact I don't know, like, and this is my issue with not getting to do something to completion in the training, because they just threw spanners in all the time. We didn't ever complete a traffic stop. Obi never got to complete a traffic stop. I never got to see what it's like when they show their license. I never got to see a license and search it in the MDT and then give them a ticket and finish the traffic stop. So I don't feel equipped to do it because we didn't get to do one that was like, here is the process from end to end, and then here is one where it goes fucky. So I feel very ill-equipped. But then, like, mechanically, I don't know how to give a player a fine. I don't know how to do any of that. So I'm just gonna have to do a lot of reading, a lot of finding the templates for reports, and like spinning up my own templates if, you know, there's not already a fixed one, and so that I'm prepared as much as I can be for, you know, what we might need to do. Can you request to do another training course? I mean, probably. Well, no, because they only hold academies every so often. But I wouldn't expect it to be any different. I think it's just a case of we're just gonna have to learn on the job. You know, we'll learn everything from the FTO anyway. But also I think it's one of those. It's a bit like having a crosshair in Red Dead. Like, Obi is supposed to be an ex-cop, right? So I need to be able to roleplay him as a competent cop to some extent. So it's a bit like in Red Dead where, you know, you can't, it's hard to roleplay a gunslinger if you don't have a crosshair and you're shit at shooting without a crosshair. So it's a bit like that. Who are these ugly children? Get out of here with your ugly money. Are you getting fast-tracked? No idea. It'll be fine. It's just one of those things where...
What's that noise?
It makes Jay feel uncomfortable to not know what I'm doing.
¡Un forastero!
Ah! Oh, pop goes the weasel. I'm sad Leroy went wonky. Yeah, me too. Me too. That would have been good. That would have been really fun to explore. Having him as an agent. Oh, chat. I shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna. Who wants to hear? Who wants a little preview? Who wants to hear Obi's theme tune? I got sent this morning. It's Obi's police-themed theme tune. You ready? You ready? Okay, hang on. No, but this is like, he doesn't have a theme tune yet, Frax. So it's just like a couple of Obi type songs. This one is specific to him being a cop. Oh, and Mr. V, actually, funnily enough, I want to talk to you to see if I can borrow your GTA server to get some footage for this. Okay? You ready? Oh, hang on, it's playing on the same one. Let me just close that one. Yeah. So good. It's so good, right? But it's just the beginning I really, really love. It's just so good, right? It's just so good. Like, I immediately picture that as like a slow pan down to the back of a cruiser as like you hear the engine start, and then as you hear the sirens, like vroom, it like comes towards camera and pans off, right? Slow-mos of Obi in his uniform like sliding over the bonnet and all that kind of shit. I think it'd be fucking amazing. And no, that was of course from the wonderful Big Shilly, who has done pretty much all of the music on the channel. Ace was like, that sound of the tire skidding isn't from the song, right? No, that was just me going. But I'm glad Bass thought it was tire skidding. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm picturing. It's so good, right? And then him slowly walking to camera. Is this something you'd already asked for? No, this was just from what he said, what you said the other day, Mr. V. I woke up to an email this morning from Rich just going, here you go. You know, just threw it together. Fucking disgustingly talented bastard. He said it was warbling. I changed it to tire skidding. Wow. I'm not a Foley artist, okay? I do the best I can with what I've got. A group of wild turkeys on a joyride. Why won't you let me have nice things? But yeah, so try and get some footage somehow. That was way too, dude. Oh, he's so good and so generous with his time. Like, you know, he did Scooter, he did Heath, he did Lucius. You know, obviously he's just done Obi, and he's done a couple of other. He sent me so many other like incidental music, I guess, of like his some you could use for Obi, here's some you could use from Heath, here's one for the Alabastards. He's the guy's a machine. He just spits them out. In fact, saying he just spits them out is a disservice. Well, I don't like this. Oh, I can't pull the trigger on it, chat.
That hurts, you know. Seemed like you really wanted to talk. How observant, senor.
Now kiss.
Now, say, you got a smoke? You know, those things will kill you. Oh, well, maybe just untie me then, huh? Joder, not this guy.
Ah, man.
Yeah, stop right there.
Get wrecked. Wait, do we get special do we get special powers now? Special powers, yes. Let's. Why can't I move? No, I can't move any of this. Okay. So yeah, I might actually try and make a proper trailer for Obi. It's beyond my skills.
Sacrificial lamb, you will receive our most sacred body.
I don't want it.
It begins now.
I don't consent. Oh, Leon's tied up. Oh, hi.
Oh, what the fuck? Hey, stop it. Hey, Yankee. Got your name? Leon. Quiet type, eh? I'm Luis Serra. Guess you, me, picked the wrongest spot to vacation, eh? Hey, stop it. You move, I move. And I'm beat up enough as it is.
How do chains work?
I can see you're thinking. Bet you've been in spots like this before, huh? I guess you're here looking for someone. One more guess. Maybe some missing señorita? Young girl? Talk. Now.
Kiff.
See, heard chatter about moving a señorita. Moving her? Where? Who knows? But later, saw some men dragging someone to the old church. Hanging with you, not healthy.
Aha! Leon, no, I need some stubble. Well, just imagine Leon with a beard. Leon can't grow it yet.
Later, amigo.
Dick. What I hate most, though, chat, is as much as Leon is quite clearly just...
I took my gear.
A dumb himbo and the typical, you know, all-American protagonist. He's my type. I fucking hate that.
Condor 1 to Roost. I've located Baby Eagle. It sounds like she's being kept in some church.
Great. That's good news.
I heard it from this guy I met. Said his name is Luis Serra. There's something fishy about him. I need you to run a background check.
Will call Condor 1. I'll see what I can find. In the meantime, make your way to that church.
Right. I'm probably due for confession anyway. Condor 1, out.
Shut your hot mouth, Leon. You've lost my respect. Look. I'm only interested physically. That's what is it? What was the TikTok that amused me? I'm bisexual, which means I like women and about 6 twinks. Like, that's it. That's my type. Right, is there anything in this room? Hello, car. Goodbye, car. All right, nothing. He's a cutie. It's fine. Yeah, but it's just, he wouldn't be able to talk. He's not allowed to, don't talk to me, Leon. Bam. Like, my interest in men is purely physical. I'm always up for fucking what is basically a hotter version of me. My bisexuality is just wish fulfillment. That's it. Okay, I feel like I've missed. I'm still so confused between romantic attraction and sexual attraction. Listen, if you time traveled, would you hook up with yourself? 1000%. Yeah, or cloning. You know? Or cloning. Yeah. What? Wouldn't even... Christina, it would pretty much be the first thing... one of the first things I would do, you know? After winning the lottery so I could take myself out for a nice dinner. You know? Knife attacks can be performed with right trigger. Quick stabs. With right trigger whilst holding lubber. Alright. Pumpkin, it won't surprise you to know we did have this conversation, but the question wasn't, would it be considered masturbation? Well, it was that, but we were also like, but would it also be incest? This was quite a few years ago now. It was when we were playing Last of Us 2. And we were like, if you fuck your clone, is it incest or is it masturbation? But time travel does add a different element to it. Because then that is you. Oh, it's tricky, chat. All this self-sexing. It's tricky. Oh. Oh. Steady. Not incest, but why not? You're related. It's a very sexual Venn diagram. It's just 2 circles that say me, and the section where they overlap is just people that would fuck me. That's it. That's the Venn diagram. Hold. Stealth kills. Okay. I've already learned this section game. I'm already a master of stealth. Yeah, what about if the devil owns my soul? Don't kick the box towards him, Leon. We're doing stealth. I don't think we reached a consensus, Haggis. That's, in fact, there's a clip somewhere that is me going, I would absolutely go back in time and bang myself. Hang on. No, we're doing it because it's a reference. Okay, here you go. Hang on. I'm pretty sure it's on this video. Hang on. Am I really going to look at a steampunk crevice right now? Oh, can we not? I've had so many things in so many holes today. If I see one more vagina, I'm gonna cry. I just got wrecked by a giant cock. Oh, fuck's sake. Anything's a dildo if you're brave enough. What do I need? Money. What have I got? A lot of? Wood. Oh, yeah. Scalloping abs. A little bit of syphilis, maybe. I'd absolutely go back in time and bang myself. Bag of sperm! There it is! Show me your final tentacle, you sexy bitch. Is it like a good surprise? You know, like a finger up the arse? Or a bad surprise? Like a fist up the arse? I don't know if you've got a problem with the cum or the lint. Introducing the new line of pots specifically for cooking clams. It's Vagine from La Crusade. Help! I'm still in the first trap, mother! I masturbate regularly. No, wait, not regularly as in often. I mean regularly as in like normal. Have you stuffed your willy in the Hoover tube yet?
Oh my god, I'm gonna come! Don't stop!
Oh my eyes, they're so full of jizz. This is the most apathetic orgy I've ever been at. I am desperate, fucking desperate. I love cunnilingus. Lick the bean. Oh, I never said I was good at it, Rack. I'm dreadful. I'm like a drunk eating a kebab. I'm a dirty little pervert. Occasionally that can do a good thing in this game, and then occasionally it will fuck you in the face. But not in the great, hey honey, we should experiment with face fucking kind of way. No, listen, I'm gonna put my thumbs in your eyes and ride your skull like a donkey at the Brighton Beach kind of way. And you will go on to others and touch them until everybody has been touched at least once. You can suck a cock in a trench, that's alright. Gash resistance ring still gets me every time. Happy fun time butt sex. I'm not sat there with a fucking measuring cup. There's electric jizz coming at my face. I demand loyalty. I expect you to still watch me and wank. No, no, I don't. Come over, I'll give you some chicken curry and a happy ending. What's a happy ending of a chicken curry? Is it a naan bread? So there you go. We did talk before about whether or not you'd go back in time and bang yourself. So, yeah. I've never seen young Jay. The terrible thing is, Sriel, that's all within the last 5 years, those clips. I'm pretty sure. They can't be more than 6 years old, because I wasn't streaming before then. So yes, Yukina, cunnilingus would be oral sex on a vulva, technically. Vulva, vagina. Whereas fellatio is oral sex on a penis. There you go. Also, tactful honk. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome into this very adult conversation.
Hey, that's my
vis-a-vis oral sex and clone fucking. Yeah, family friendly, chat. Family friendly. Yukina, no. I'm going to stop you right there. If there is one community on the internet where you can ask these questions, it's this one. Never ever fucking apologize. It is 1000% fine, and you are always welcome to ask those questions here. And if anybody ever says anything about it, I will insta-ban them for fucking life. Don't ever feel bad for asking those questions. The rest of the world will make you feel bad enough. You don't have to feel bad about it here. Plus, I get to say things like fellatio. Which sounds like... I'm gonna work that into a... I'm gonna work that into a roleplay character. My name is Phil. Fellatio. Oh. Oh! Oh no! If you have a knife, you can parry? What? What? It's Dark Souls, chat. I know how to do this. Kick him in the dick, Leon. We had herbs, chat. He had herbs. Okay, this is now my favorite game. of the Resident Evil series purely because it has a parry function. Steady. I think if the clone was raised as a separate entity from birth, then it would be incest. But if it was a clone of you that came out as an adult with either all your memories and no memories, then it's not incest. I guess the first thing, what I would say, Christine, if vis-a-vis the incest question, is first we would have to define incest, wouldn't we? We can't compare if it's incest until we have defined incest. Because if incest is based, like, I don't know what incest is based on. Does it have to have a genetic component to it? Or is simple familial ties, like legally, like, you know, like stepdads, stepbrothers, stepsisters, stepmothers, is that incest technically because they're in the same family? Or does it have to have a genetic component? Fel Atio is the companion of Connie Lingus, correct, yeah. Oh no, it slowly goes down.
No good.
Okay, so we're gonna go in and round, got it. It's a speed exercise, I see. It has to contain a genetic component. Has to do with close relation genetically. So I would say any clone then, by that definition of incest, would have to be incest. I mean, what could be closer genetically than an exact match? Oh, Leon, you dumb himbo! Nailed it. Clones would be incest the same way identical twins doing things would be. Yeah. Oh, yeah, every day's a school day. Oh, so many knives. Every day's a school day, chat. If you cannot pick up an item because your inventory is full, you can try moving things around to make rooms. You can also craft items to free up space. Okay, let's see what we can craft. Yes, more shotgun shells is good. Ooh, we made a yellow. I use you. Auto sort. I've got so... Look how many knives I've got, chat. It's the backpack problem. I know, I saw all this space, and I was like, this is going to be easy. But no. No, chat. It was not easy. I'm mainly intrigued about all these things we found that need keys, because... we ain't got none. Clone of my own with the Y chromosome changed to X. Then when I'm alone with my own little clone, we would do...
Stranger.
What? What? Oh. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. What are you selling? Hello, stranger. Alright, let's go and see what he's got to sell. Oh my god, look at what he's got here. Okay, I'm not going to use that right away then.
Some business
Right, I would like to store some shit first. Okay, why can I not store half of this shit? I don't... Why can I not store most of this? Are you not allowed to store... Let's talk to the merchant first. Let's see what's going on. Get rid of the rats that are taken up in the factory. We don't know if they're carrying away diseases. All right, 3 rats in the factory. Move it over, nerd. can't. It literally... I can't move it. Like, the guns I can. But none of this stuff. Like, can you see it's all grayed out? Like, all of the ammo, all of the test tubes, the eggs, for example. I broke it. Oh, was it my fault? How are the requests coming along? Did you know? No, I didn't. You can trade the spinels you receive as a reward for valuable goods that cannot be bought otherwise. We've got loads of your items, but I really don't. Oh, she. These maps detail the location of the cult's cherished hidden treasures. Took me and the lads a lot of time to help to find them. With these maps handy, you'll never be skint again. It's a very English word. Sure, you may have to venture into some dangerous areas to get them, but you can handle that, right? Sure.
Welcome.
Right. Trading with the merchant. Right. Weapons and items can be bought or sold to the merchant using pesetas. You can also upgrade or repair your weapons and equipment. I don't like talking about that foreign fucking money. Hey, go to Benidorm. Once you've completed the task received from a blue request note, you can claim your reward by talking to the merchant.
Well, look at you, mate.
Well, look at you, mate. There was a bit of a pause there between you and mate. Doesn't quite work for me. Wow, look at you, mate.
Things on sale, stranger.
Oh, do you? Well, then. I'm gonna trade you. I'm gonna buy a laser light.
What is wrong with me, chat?
Kind to us, I suppose.
He's that kind of Cockney where he sounds like he's so Cockney, being Cockney is actually causing him physical pain. Ah, fuck it away! Right, I'm gonna buy a treasure map. I think. Oh, too late.
Got a soft spot for treasure, eh?
Right, yeah.
Key items that are not serve a purpose can be sold.
It's all rubbish. It makes no difference. The price.
Yeah, could you just shh.
That's our choice to make.
Just calm it down, all right, mate. Okay, so give us an answer here, chat, because this is just a straight question. Things like, oh, okay, for selling only. Okay, that helps. For selling only. God bless them for putting that there. God bless them for putting for selling only. God bless them. Okay. I think that'll do for now then.
A deal well struck.
I see, and we've got a load of weapon upgrades. Cool.
Your weapons are in good hands, mate. I'll see you right.
Okay, and then we can buy case
what
upgrade.
You see is what I've got.
Bolts. Okay. You can get more money if you put gems in the slots if it has them. Where do you do that?
Build him. What can I do you for? Come.
Is it in like crafting or? Ah, there we go. Keys and treasures. Okay. Okay. Cool.
Back any welcome. I'll buy almost anything.
You definitely don't sound like a pervert at all.
A bit more space never hurt anyone. Perfect size for you, stranger. You'll get some bang for your buck. I guarantee it.
I do kind of want to buy the rifle though.
Will that be? Don't get yourself killed now.
But we do need to figure out why my storage isn't working though. I don't understand why we can't store any of this stuff.
Welcome. Wish your enemies sweet dreams from afar with a bullet.
Oh, you were teasing about it not working? Oh, okay.
Go on,
Right.
take this as well.
Oh, what'd you get me?
Free of charge.
Discounts are only available during the chapters they appear in. Okay. Oh, fuck yeah, I'll take the scope. Thank
You're
you.
a man of good taste.
Why is he such a perv, chat? Oh god, these okay. These are expensive.
Could be the difference between life and death.
I think I'm gonna keep the money for the rest for now. I wouldn't mind that reloading faster though.
Are in good hands, mate. We're starting to get an idea of your tastes. Come back anytime.
I don't really need 2 pistols though, do I? Okay. I'll put you there. Oh, damn. Ooh, chat, we got a Tommy gun. All right, we get saved there. My brain was always like, ooh, new weapon that didn't upgrade anything. I am. Ooh, my window blew open, chat. I wonder why it was so cold in here. It was proper fucking chilly, chat. Proper fucking chilly. All right, we're gonna leave Resi there for now. We're gonna leave Resi 4. That's great though. That's really fucking good. I mean, they all are. They all are. Let's be honest. Buttons. Press. Ah, it's my face hole. It's my face hole, chat. I am liking like the more combat-y of it. It feels like it's done combat in a better way than 3 did combat, because I know 3 was a bit more action horror-y. But so 4 feels like what 3 was going for, but better so far. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. And again, you can, having played 8, I think is probably closer, but 7 as well. Having played 7 and 8 before 4, you can see where it's heading, because obviously 7 and 8 has a lot of the same stuff. I was hoping to scare you with a normal stream loots card. It'll have to wait. Why? Normal stream loots cards are active. You could have done whatever you want. You'll enjoy this one, and the OG of Resi 4 was great as well. Also, hi Keto. Sorry, dude. I feel terrible. I kept seeing your name in chat, so why didn't I press this button right there? Everyone go and follow Keto, because, well, they're just better than me in every way, really. Better looking, funnier, got a better accent as well. So don't stay here. Go and follow Keto. I mean, they're not live right now, obviously, because they're there in chat. So, I mean, you could stay here for, for a bit, I guess. For a bit. Right, chat. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the bits, subs, follows, all the usual gubbins. I'll be back tomorrow, chat. No, I won't be back tomorrow. Ha ha! Fuck you! I'll be back Sunday. Tomorrow is my fucking day off. And I'm gonna binge Daredevil. I'll be back Sunday, 3 o'clock for No Pixel. And then next week, we'll be back to normal schedule-wise, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. I think I've got the kids 2 weekends in a row. So it'll be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So the usual. So we'll be back with Resi 4 on Tuesday. Monday will be Broken Sword. Thursday will be Broken Sword. We shall see. I don't know. I genuinely don't know how much Broken Sword we've got left. Still quite a bit to go, I think, and then we'll look towards Cyberpunk. Yeah, you can refund Waitrose, PD. Sorry, Zenez, I got carried away. I'm sorry, chap. Let's go and find somebody to go and raid. Go and do a little Ridley raid on. Let's have a look. My God, I got a lot of people on tonight. Following so many, Ooh, Dan's playing Blueprints. Dan's on playing. I really want to play Blueprints, chat. Isn't it, I've seen people like calling it their game of the year, Blueprints. It's supposed to be very, very good. And it's like, I don't really know what it is. All I've heard is it's like a puzzle game. But you're also in a house building something or something. I can't say I know what it is. I've just seen a lot of people talking about it. It's free on something. Wait, is it? Is it Game Pass? Is it free on Game Pass? PlayStation, maybe? I must know! It's kind of an RNG house puzzle thing. I are intrigued, chap. Right, we're gonna go and raid Lady Asabat because they're playing. What are they playing? Sea of Thieves. Asabat. I spelled it right. PS Plus and Game Pass. Well, that's me downloading. All right, we're gonna go raid Lady Asabat, chat. I'm running up the shops to get snacks for tomorrow, my day off. I'm gonna eat so much unhealthy food, and I don't care because I can. And I'll be back on Sunday, chat. Have a great Saturday. It's Easter, so eat chocolate and shit. All right, bye.